go again, ladies. Whew. All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being with us here again for another Wednesday night. I mean, it's awesome. It's been busy, and heck, we're almost through with the month of August, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
The temperatures will start cooling down, so hopefully. But anyways, we'd like to take a minute and welcome everybody here to the Chatterbox. And for those of you who are new to the show, Let's Talk About It Live. This is where you will find three women who dive in to discuss, debate, and explore a variety of topics. And tonight we are talking about holidays, and we have a special guest with us, Thrifty Angela, who most of you know, love, and adore as much as we do. So we know it's going to be fun. So as usual, those of us here, the creators of Let's Talk About It Live, like to ask you in the Chatterbox to lift each other up and just be kind to each other, and blah 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 blah. Anyways, it's Rise by lifting others up and spreading kindness. So with that said, I'm Theresa with Meant to Be RVing.
I'm Phoebe with Beyond Beauty 3.
And I'm Nette from MelNetteLivingFreeZipCodeless.
And we'll take a minute and just welcome everybody into the chat over here. We have RV Traveling MIA Researcher. We have Van Life with Gina Payne. We have Nomadic Hippie, Happy Place Camping. We have Uncle Lisa's Productions. We have K&R Destinations. We have... That's it for now. I got Scott Jacobs in Appreciation, Ford Man, aka Kenneth Oakes. I see them coming in now.
Awesome people. Awesome. Are we ready to bring in our guest and start talking about the holidays that are coming before us?
All right, is our guest ready down there? All right, we can bring her on up.
Woohoo!
Hey!
Hey guys! Yeah, I don't even want to think about the holidays just yet.
What, you're not ready? No, we know you are.
I will be in a few weeks.
I gotcha. So
How much of your shopping have you done for Christmas? Any?
Not yet. Almost. Last week is when I start.
Okay. There are people who do that. What do you call it? Like Christmas in July? And
oh, yeah.
Like to start in July with Christmas. But we still have, Labor Day coming, and we have some Halloween and some Thanksgiving and Christmas stuff coming. I think what I like about Thrifty Angela, she does a lot of that do-it-yourself, and also some product reviews from some really cool things. So that's pretty interesting. But so do you usually make your own decorations, Angela?
Oops. Yeah, for the most part I do. I just go to the Dollar Tree, string up a whole bunch of stuff. I'll have this place decked out for fall in the next few weeks. I love fall. I just like the cooler weather, the change of the leaves. In North Carolina, you don't get too much of that, but it's so pretty for a few weeks. And
gotcha. Oh, yeah. I love fall, too. I think that's one of my favorite times. Well, spring and fall versus winter and summer. I like those cooler, fresher feeling, days and nights. So in the type of, I think the festive type holidays in the fall.
I grew I grew up in Massachusetts, and I've seen my fair share of snow.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like the hauls that you go and do. You know, the stuff you create is amazing that I've noticed.
Pumpkin.
That's interesting. Has anyone seen the
Oh, thank
pumpkin
you.
scented face mask?
I haven't seen any
Mm-mm.
scented face mask. I don't know if I'd want my face mask.
No.
The only thing I see on my mask is my makeup. That's all I see.
I like the pumpkin scent, but
Yeah, choke. Probably too much like cinnamon smell.
Ooh.
oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be too much. I like pumpkin spice and all that, but that might be too much, like right there.
Right.
Yeah.
So
You could-
anybody else started getting ready for the holidays? Theresa? BB?
Y'all want to know my secret to Christmas? Up until a couple of years ago, my secret to Christmas was I went shopping on the 23rd or 22nd.
Yeah.
We did all of our shopping in one night, and then we wrapped that same night. So we'd have like 3 or 4 carts full of stuff. And then
Wow.
we'd go home and we'd wrap it all in one night because we'd save and then have our budget and just go and do it all at one time so we didn't go over our budget. Plus, if I like tried to save things throughout the
Yeah.
months beforehand, I would always forget to wrap one of the gifts. So I was like, we'll just do it all at one time.
Yeah. See, I used to shop early and have it done, but now that we, you know, transition to full-time living, can't do that anymore. And we actually have to do with less. So we decided last year was really our last time that we were going to go all out. So we just do throughout the, you know, the year. We'll put the tree up, you know, for Christmas, and it's a little tiny tree, you know, but Jack, our cat, loves the lights. So we do it more for him. But yeah, we don't do too much anymore when it comes to as far as gifting. You know, we just do that throughout the year.
Yeah. And our type of gifting because with our kids being older, we don't really gift gifts, but it's more of the gift of time. You know,
Yeah.
we do like going out to movie together, going out to a good, nice place to go eat dinner, and everything's our treat. But that's how we pretty much do it. I don't expect them to buy anything back. I just want their time. So
Exactly.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Their time is what's important to me. So that's what I want their gift to be to me. Don't buy me. I don't need it. And if I did, I'd go get it. So that's what's important to me. And very little decorating now, especially with the RVing going smaller, would be small little things as far as decorating.
Yeah.
Simple things that I can use that are handy that I can repurpose or reuse some other way. So I think that's where fall would be really easy to do.
Oh yeah, I love fall. Just the colors, the scents, just like what Angela was saying. That's an amazing time.
Fall's my favorite time of year.
Afterward, you just add the Halloween stuff right in the fall. You don't really have to change anything.
Right.
Yeah. Add more pumpkins, put faces on them, and do it that way.
And that you get to eat what's in
Yeah.
So, Angela, what are your big crafty plans for Halloween? What kind of special things do you usually do?
We always do the carving of the pumpkins. The funny thing about that is I didn't realize last year when we carved pumpkins, it was actually my husband's first time ever carving a pumpkin. I did not know that. We've been together 18 years. He's never carved a pumpkin before.
Oh,
So
wow.
that was a lot of fun. I was like, I carve pumpkins all the time. How have we never done this together with the kids? But I don't know, maybe I always did it without him. If he was working, somehow it just never worked out.
Yeah. Now, do you discard the pumpkin seeds, or do you bake them? Do you cook them, or no?
No.
No.
We put them in the oven. We bake them.
Mhm.
Oh, I love them in the oven. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Us
Lots
too.
of salt.
Yeah.
So, has anyone ever seen, like on Facebook or anything, where people wrap their Christmas tree with cellophane or saran wrap after they've decorated it and then they just store it that way? Has anyone seen the videos of people doing that?
No.
Yeah, I do that. We have 2 Christmas trees. And
I've seen pictures. I've never seen someone do that. Do you really?
I seen someone do it on Facebook one year, and I was like, that is genius. I won't have to put it up and take it down, and I have enough room to store it. And I have 2 trees, so it kind of takes a long time to put them up. So I saran wrapped them, just put them downstairs fully decorated. It works great.
But
Oh,
Ben
wow.
said we need an unwrapping episode before Christmas when she takes the
Yeah.
tree. We just need to do an episode of her unwrapping her tree.
She might find a little mouse in there.
I have never heard of that.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I would freak out.
Yeah. My mom was leaving the tree up throughout the whole year because the grandkids would come over, and she's like, I'm not going to take it down. And she would just have to dust it. But she would leave it up the whole year.
I had a friend who was a teacher, and he was a young guy, like just out of school and started teaching, and he left his tree up all year long, and then each season he would switch it. So like in summertime he had buckets with shovels and all that stuff, and then when school was getting ready to start he had paper and calculators and pencils, and then he'd let like less fortunate kids, he'd take all that stuff down and give it to them with each season. It was pretty cool looking.
Aw.
That is.
Let's see, Uncle Lisa.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Uncle Lisa said, I wish my family would stop with the gifts as well. It's just a bunch of stress trying to figure out something they want or need for Christmas. I just want to spend time with those clowns.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I found before we started doing what we do, we spent less time
See, we
together.
don't do gifts for the grown-ups anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard because most grown-ups have or what they need or can purchase what they need, when need to. So it takes the stress off the younger ones. And then I get what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Angela, where do you get your inspiration from on just the stuff you do in general? Because I saw your video where you made the spice, I think it was the spice racks, the 3.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool. I would never have thought to do that.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that looked really easy.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes I just go into the Dollar Tree and I'll just get ideas. Or, I belong to a couple of groups on Facebook and we bounce ideas off each other. So I might see something and then put my spin on it, either to make it better or suit me a little bit more.
Wow.
I'm always thinking. I'm always looking at something and saying, okay, what else can I do with this?
Well, you do beautiful work.
Mm-hmm.
It always comes out so nice. Mm-hmm.
Like the tic-tac-toe things for
Uh-huh. And how you made it stressed, by just going over it and stressing it out a little bit.
My kids still play with that.
Yeah? Wow.
That would make a cute little gift too, or something to have sitting out for, when the kids come over and bored and nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Are you a super organized
Something to be,
person?
something nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like everything's in its
I'm
place.
definitely A-type when it comes to, I go overboard. My son right now, for everything, I can't, it's into my house or room or whatever, and moves one thing, I will know it. I love spreadsheets. That's my thing. I'm type A when it comes to that stuff.
That's not a bad thing. That's really good. That's a good trait to have.
You'll always find everything.
Yeah.
It'll be in its place.
Funny thing is, my husband is completely opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice balance.
In the old days.
Oh, yeah.
I made my parents a really nice angel ornament that hung on the tree out of Play-Doh when I was a kid. And every Christmas I'd take a bite out of it because Play-Doh tastes awesome. So like by the time I was an adult, there was no angel left. I ate it all. But I did make it for my parents.
That had to become some hard Play-Doh.
It was so good. My sister did the same
Find that tasty.
No.
And I remember the taste of it when you said that. I could
Especially after a few years. Oh, gosh.
I think most kids have Play-Doh.
Yeah.
But it's strange that Dee has a liking for the taste.
It tastes salty. It's good.
I know what Beanie wants for Christmas. Play-Doh.
Did you eat the paste too?
Well, it was like hung on a ribbon, and it was just like an imprint of an angel. So every year we'd nibble a little bit more on it, and nibble a little bit more. I remember after I had my kids, they pulled out like just the head of an angel out of my parents' ornaments, and was like, "What is this?" And I had to explain I ate my
There's
ornament.
an angel, and then it slowly started going away.
Oh, gosh.
It lost its shape.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it was like the gingerbread man. You were eating his head.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's funny.
Now we all know why I'm so weird. It might have been the thing I ate.
So, Angela, with fall coming.
I can see you, BB, in the corner somewhere hiding, nibbling on that ornament.
So K&R has a question. They said they need ideas for silverware and kitchen utensils for the RV since they have no drawers.
Oh.
That's a good one right there. And there's several.
Well, Dollar Tree has those. I don't think my chat is working. So I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, okay. Are you in the StreamYard chat or YouTube?
No, well, I'm looking at the chat on my phone, but for some reason it's not. Maybe if I reload it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they got those little like baskets where
Okay,
you can.
You guys can tell me.
You know. I've seen those in RVs. They're like little,
Yeah.
almost hanging baskets, but it's like a square.
Or they have
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you set that on your table, and you put your silverware in there.
Mm-hmm.
Do that, or Dollar Tree or any hardware store will have magnets that you can actually glue, and you can probably put them on somewhere too, a refrigerator or somewhere.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do that with my spice, or the magnet ones that I just did that on the back of my stove. I really like it. It came out pretty cute.
All right, I need to see some pictures, Theresa.
Well, I guess I should have came prepared with a picture.
Yep.
It came out pretty good. But, I would think maybe something like the wire. If you have a place on the wall to hang it, you could almost do the type of little wire baskets that are almost like tile baskets with some lines in it, and then sit the silverware down in those.
Mm-hmm.
Pencils. That might be an idea as well.
I've also seen where you can attach a drawer to your table. Have you seen that in the RV? You know, where it actually goes underneath your table, and it's a drawer that just goes over, like has little legs, and you can actually have a drawer underneath it.
And I bet you, as crafty as Kyle is, he can probably do the time that even has a latch and goes up under it that you can pull down and out, probably without popping it to over to move, so they don't have to move it down. It's always up on the table.
Yeah, it looks like they're writing it all down.
There you go.
Yeah.
Forever Best Friend has a question. She said, "I love some ideas on how to utilize the depth of my RV small wardrobe."
I just put some hooks up in the back of mine, because one of my things is like a robe, so I don't have any real place on the outside to hang it, and because the way my door slides now, but I have a really deep wardrobe closet, so I actually add some hooks back in there so I don't have to put everything up. But I could imagine there's probably a way to use I don't know, those shoe cubby things, maybe. I don't know how big of items you want to store back there.
Yeah, I've seen the cubbies.
Yeah,
like,
they have those collapsible boxes too that could probably work.
Mm-hmm. And I've also seen the hangers where you can hang like 4 or 5 items on one that comes down like that.
Yeah.
You know, so you can put more clothing in that way.
Yeah.
Those work, but they don't work. Is what those.
Yeah. We had some, but I stopped using them myself. Yeah.
Well, if you put too much weight on it, too much, and it will actually fall, and then all the clothes are all over the place.
Yeah, they're just like heavy duty plastic, but after a while they start to bend.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, or it's just called we get rid of more stuff.
Live with less. Live with less.
Get rid of more stuff.
Yeah.
I'm always doing that, but I'm always up for, because I do like to decorate. So I think with the fall, trying to bring some of the natural stuff outside from the fall, like some leaves, I guess. Is there a way, Angela, have you done that with using any natural things, or things that we're living or whatever, or as they dry out, for decorating inside, like leaves or pine cones or acorns and stuff like that?
Pine cones I will. Pine cones I have. Everything else, not too much, because honestly, I just feel like it attracts bugs sometimes and ends up making more of a mess. Honestly, the only thing we buy that's real is the Christmas tree. And I don't keep anything alive. I kill everything. I don't mean to, but I do.
Definitely got you there. Sometimes I come up with some ideas of using the natural stuff out there.
And yes, Len,
I can't keep it.
Yes, it's your original hair color is beautiful.
She was saying she's never dyed her hair, so she has probably the healthiest hair ever.
Yeah.
We have another question for you from Happy Place. So I know you get
the second set of 4 girls, we all have red hair.
the question from Happy Place is, so I know you get stuff from Dollar Tree and create things. Do you ever sew things for decoration, or are you all about the hot glue?
Mhm.
I don't sew. I try. I'm always willing to try something and get better at it, but I'm not the best sewer. So yes, glue or tying things like ribbons and things like that, I always find a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the little those boards you use that you put the boxes on. We were talking about with the spices, and then you just add a little bit of like twine to the top for decoration. That was really cute.
It was beautiful. I couldn't believe it. Like, man. And it didn't cost you much at all. Right?
And using that twine too, I usually use that for wrapping. No, you can get it at the Dollar Tree if you need a small amount, but if you go to like Lowe's or Home Depot or even like Michael's, one of those craft stores, you can usually get a really big bundle for, $5-10, depending on the size of it.
Oh, wow.
So Happy Place wants to know, any tips for not stringing hot glue all over the dang place?
That's hard. But once you're done using hot glue, if you just take a lighter and you just lightly, so if you go like this and you just kind of lightly do this right above it, it will burn it all away. But not too much. Hot glue, once it dries, you get that string. You just have to clean it up.
Yeah.
So do you like Mod Podge? Do you use that a lot?
Oh yeah. I love Mod Podge. You can use it as a glue. So let's say if you're making a coaster, which is actually a project I have coming up, you can actually take a photo, use the Mod Podge to glue it on, and then use it on top of the photo to seal it. So it works. I love it. You can get glossy, you can get matte. There's even a glitter now. So if you want to make something glitter and not have to go with the glue and then the extra glitter, just buy the one little container and it's all in one.
I did I bought square tiles. This might be what you're doing, but I bought the square tiles from like Home Depot for a couple cents and then printed out pictures and put them all across that and then gave the grandparents pictures of the grandkids as coasters. Yeah. And I used Mod Podge to do it.
It's good. I
don't know. I don't know what Mod Podge is.
Oh, it's like a glue. Like a glue, and then when you paint it, it dries hard. So you can paint it like I used to do my kids' Valentine's boxes. We would put Mod Podge down and then put whatever material from the store they liked
like
on their boxes. Yeah, and then seal over the top of it with Mod Podge, and it would harden it.
Oh, so wow. Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Nettie, it's almost when you think of nails, your top coat. You know how you have a coat can go underneath, and it's a clear coat put on top. It's basically
top coat.
Yep. It seals it in.
Yeah.
Oh, talk nail, and I'll know everything.
It dries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gina wants to know if you have any tips for decorating old wine bottles.
Yes, I have done that plenty of times. The easiest thing to do with them is just, even at the Dollar Tree again has them, those little like the wires with the little lights on them. Put those inside and you have, a nice set of lights. Or what for Halloween that I want to do, which I've saved about 6 bottles. So I want to do, I don't know, like a vampire one, a pumpkin one, a ghost one, just a way to reuse them. I feel so bad you can do so much with wine bottles.
Then we have Cindy Wheeler ask, what do you recommend is the easiest and least messiest to get a jigsaw puzzle that is completed framed?
I go with the Mod Podge again. I don't use that spray stuff. That doesn't work for me.
Another question. Have you ever made the Christmas house or
Because you
Halloween
can put the Mod Podge and just seal it right over it.
Mhm.
Have you ever made the Christmas house or Halloween house out of the plastic bottles and winter's wrap?
I'm not sure what that is. Halloween house out of plastic bottles and winter's wrap.
Me either.
Like plastic box, I've done that before where I've taken old milk cartons and you can, do the ghost.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. Other than that, I haven't heard of that either.
Mm-mm.
Happy Place did a wine bottle.
I might have to look into that.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And there's a
Cool.
trick with the wine bottles. I know a lot of people sometimes will paint the outside, but if you actually mix paint with a little bit of Mod Podge, you can pour it into the bottle and just move the bottle around and it'll coat the inside instead of trying to paint the outside.
Hmm.
Okay. Interesting.
Now I've noticed the bottles where they glitter them, but that seems like that's going to be, a big mess. But I've seen them all full of glitter on the outside.
Hmm. And I've just gotten rid of two that we bought.
No, I think you're using the Mod Podge with the glitter that's in it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Mod Podge and glitter. Gotcha. We've turned the wine bottles into candles outside
Oh, wow.
with the there's like actually I think like a kit and can hang them like out on a wood on the wood like a wood fence or something like that.
Now, have you put the lights in them? I've seen like little lights
Yeah,
that
that's
people
really,
do. That looks really cool. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that'll be the new way.
Yeah.
A little bit crazy said you use the pop bottles, 20 ounce or 2 liters, with that winter's wrap Christmas house.
Not really. And the only reason I don't use it is we try not to keep soda in the house. And that's, because if we have it here, we'll drink it. So now we just don't even buy soda. So that's the only reason we don't have the soda bottles or cans in here.
Okay. So you said you will be decorating here soon for fall. What are you looking forward to the most with that? Do you have something in mind that you're excited to get started on?
I love getting the fake leaves because I use them on everything, whether it's decorating the coffee table, because I have like a tray that I put on. I always like to make a centerpiece for fall and I stick that in the middle of the dining room table and I like to have the leaves I just like all the fall colors. They're the perfect thing that fits everything all the way until Christmas.
Oh yeah, I agree. It definitely because that goes right into Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
So it's before it
Now,
switches over.
what is your favorite store? Where do you get most of your supplies that you like to go to? Is it the Dollar Tree or just different places?
Oh, definitely. Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree, Michael's, and I love Hobby Lobby. I can get into trouble with Hobby Lobby, especially because they always have those 40% coupons. So I always get one of those and I have to go back in and get it.
Yeah.
I can't let a coupon go to waste.
That's something I never could figure out is all that couponing stuff. I really wish I could because I know people who do save quite a bit couponing.
I've watched those shows where they come out and they actually make money by shopping. And I'm like, you know how many hours they had to put in to clipping those coupons, organizing those coupons, doing the math for those coupons? Like, it's a full-time job to be able to coupon that way. It's crazy.
Or
I'm not that bad.
Yeah.
you're the just save a couple of bucks on the
Or you
item.
just end up buying a whole bunch of stuff you don't need. I think that's why I don't do it.
Right. Same here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy so much bulk.
Where you're not really saving, you're just spending more. You know?
Yeah.
Like a whole year's of toilet paper that you have no place to put.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Mm.
Now, what would be your favorite Christmas decorations that you like to do yourself?
Probably candles. I love making candles. I'm not great at it yet, but it's fun to do. It might come out a little bit messy, but I'm getting to the point where I'm getting better at it, where I can maybe give them as gifts, but it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Daydream About Nice Things says, where did Thrifty Angela learn how to make an egg that bounce?
I remember that video.
That was something I learned back in, that was science class, and I think it was high school or something. And I just remembered it, and I just said, hey, I think I was talking to my little one, and we were bored and we were quarantined. There was nothing else to do. I was like, hey, watch this. We'll set this up and watch what it does tomorrow. And he made me do it like 3 times. He loved it. Just don't want to bounce it too hard. It will open.
Okay. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Mm.
The kids would like that.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. Okay.
Daydream says, so Thrifty Angela, that was just a couple of years ago?
Yeah, I wish.
Now, do you have any do-it-yourself projects fixing to come out, or have you released something here recently?
Actually, I just put out a video today, a few hours ago. I've already worked on making all the stuff for the second video that I have coming out. I just have to edit now. A centerpiece for Thanksgiving.
Oh, awesome.
There you go. So the one you just put out is on the center for Thanksgiving? Oh, perfect. Perfect. So y'all will definitely have to check that out.
No, the one that I just put out was like a farmhouse.
Oh, okay. The next one is the centerpiece.
The next one that's coming out will be all fall stuff. Yeah.
Oh, so now we know where to go to stay tuned and see what ideas you have coming out with that to help us all along. Definitely. And a lot of these are projects you're going to be buying stuff
well,
for.
I think a lot of the stuff that I try to do.
Okay, nice. Nice.
Sorry, there's a delay.
That's okay. We can work with the delay. Definitely.
So do you have any projects that were complete fails that you'll never forget?
Oh yeah, definitely. I've scrapped so many videos, and because sometimes when I actually record something, it's the first time that I'm making it. Sometimes I don't try to do it. I want you guys to see how I'm doing it, so that way, hey, it's my first time trying it too. You guys can do it too. It's not just me making it because I'm a professional. I try to do things that anyone and everyone can do.
Yeah. Nice.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, I wanted to do that with my nails, but it takes me so long to do a set of nails that I would have to really edit it, but I would like to do it in one take so everybody can see how, what I'm doing, which I know BB understands the process, and that's hard to film it. So that's awesome that you're doing that, Angela. I love that.
Mm-hmm. And they're done really nice because you can see each of the little steps as they go, and then she just puts it together with some music, and
yeah,
definitely pretty neat. Lots of ideas. I
do editing, but mine's more of like editing, because if I start to paint something, I don't feel the need where you need to see me paint the entire thing. If I have something not painted and I have a jar of paint and then you see it painted, I think you can fill in the blanks and know that what I did. That's the only edit I really do.
So
Happy Place.
Go ahead.
Happy Place said you should go ahead and post the disaster projects so we know not to bother to try.
Yeah.
Well, see, if you don't see it, then don't do it. Yeah.
You can make a series of bloopers with those fails.
Yeah. That video could go viral. You never know.
I thought about that. I should.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched 5 Minute Crafts? It's on YouTube. It's called 5 Minute Crafts. It's like a big corporation that posts these videos, and now there's people out there that make a whole series of trying 5 minute craft ideas. And so it's nothing but bloopers and how wrong it went and like the whole aggravating process. So I think the bloopers are sometimes hilarious to watch.
I noticed a lot of those do not work.
They made flip-flops out of the glue gun. They like traced on a piece of baking paper what a flip-flop would look like, and then let it harden, and they said that worked. And then somebody tried it, and it was a complete disaster.
Yeah.
Good.
I've done a spider web with the glue gun, but it's hard. It's not easy.
Oh, man, I can imagine.
Is that like really delicate to have to do? I would think.
Yeah.
I'd get wrapped up in my own web then.
Well, and the glue from the glue gun dries so quickly, so you have to be quick.
Yeah, I'd be like, let me out. Definitely. That would be difficult.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like Happy Place has a real like hate relationship with the glue gun.
I know.
Maybe try Mod Podge. It's great.
I've done the Mod Podge over the rocks. How you
Don't
know
worry,
you
I've been burned so many times on my hands. You get used to it after a while.
and it peels right off.
Yeah, so does your skin from the burn.
It does, yeah.
Take the skin right off. But definitely. Now, what were some of your favorite unboxings that you've done?
I would say it's one of those lights that you project, you stick outside your house, and it was one of those lights, but it had interchangeable settings. So, what was that toy that we used to have when we were kids?
That thing you look through. Oh, what is that called? And you switch out the little things. I know what she's talking about. Do you know what she's talking about? The little, it looked like binoculars, but you could switch out the little card and it was a round card.
Change the disc in them and then they project.
Yeah, they project an image. A viewfinder, that's what it was called. Cindy Wheeler's got it. It's called a viewfinder.
Cindy, good call. I think she's probably Angela.
Yeah, I think she's frozen.
This is another do-it-yourself project right here. It's how to freeze yourself. I was going to say, yeah, probably drop her down and we'll bring her back up here in a minute. Is she still in the basement?
No.
Nope. Okay.
Nope, we lost her.
We'll give her a few minutes then. And yeah, that's pretty cool. It's about, what, quarter till now?
Mm-hmm.
So we still have about 15 minutes, so 10 minutes.
I think I know what item she's talking about, those things you put outside your house, and they used to just only have Christmas decorations in them. But now you can switch out the little card and you can have birthday, Christmas, Halloween, all
kinds of
holidays.
Yeah. So Nettie, what kind of holiday stuff are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to traveling, so I'm not really thinking about the holidays.
Well, I understand completely.
Yeah. So
we had a pencil tree in our other RV. I don't think there's room for that in this one. But maybe if I wrapped it.
My internet just completely cut out.
That's definitely fine. Yeah, we're working on another project there for a minute.
yeah.
And I think Baby said, and with Cindy and Baby came up with, what was it, viewfinder? Is it similar to like the viewfinder
when you're a kid?
Yes. 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 It's just like that. It circles around and there's a remote with it. So that had to be the coolest thing for, that thing was like $100 and something, and they sent it to me for free just to try it out. Wow. But other than that, I don't know if you heard, but the other one was probably the mattress, which I don't understand why that thing has so many views on it, but people keep watching my mattress video.
Is that the gel mattress one that you have? The gel mattress video?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying out a gel mattress now for the first time. So it's only been a couple of weeks. And what did you think of the gel mattress?
What did you say, Theresa?
Oh, I was asking Angela, what did she think of the gel mattress?
The one that we got actually
was a good one.
It's working out good. We still haven't. It's been 1.5 years, I think. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we actually have a gel topper that's supposed to keep the bed cooler. And I like it. You know, I guess it's working because Mel keeps having to turn on the bed heater on his side. And I have the fan on my side. So.
You know how we get.
I know.
Comes with the age, but it's okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
Happy Place says, I love the picture box you made in your latest video. Angela, so cute.
Yeah, and that one is really easy. That was probably one of the easiest projects. That you get 5 things from the dollar store besides the flowers, and it's just gluing them together, and you have a centerpiece right there. Because some of the stuff you don't even have to buy. You can do it yourself. Put a candle inside. I decided to put in flowers, but the picture frame itself, you can even take off the little clip and put something else on there for you. But I kept the pictures on because I love pictures. I have pictures everywhere.
Well, awesome.
Well, we're at that 10-minute mark.
Does anybody have any last questions then? we'll take a minute and let's see. Yeah. Anything that you want to talk about, Angela, for a minute that you have coming out or want to share?
Well, I was going to say, you know what, I'll comment. Nettie, I know you were saying about space for Christmas gifts. One of the tricks that I actually do to kind of solve that problem is, I don't know if you like to do layaway. I used to hate it, but I started doing layaway usually about the end of August or the beginning of September. So that helps, you know, money-wise. But my husband actually came up with this about a few years ago. We go get everything we need, put it on layaway, we'll pay it off, usually that day, leave about $5 on it. They have to hold it for you until you pay it off, that last $5. And then I go and get it, pay the $5, take it, wrap it, put it underneath the tree.
Oh, wow.
So you don't have to store anything.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
No question, but Thrifty Angela is so cool.
We so
KNR, what?
well, that is. I never even thought about it.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
That reason, you know.
And you don't have to worry about you don't have to walk. Yeah, because then you don't have to worry about kids trying to find the presents. You don't have to worry about trying to hide them in your closet. Nothing. They have to hold it. You can't get it until you pay it off. So you just leave about $5 on there. One year, my husband was silly. He left like $1 on there. I was like, why'd you do that?
Well, and also there's the Christmas bandits that go around the layaway and pay them off. So somebody could pay off that last $5 for you. You never know.
You never know.
Yeah. Yeah, you never know.
Dogs opening them. Yep. Dogs, cats, other pets that you might have around the house. True, could open them. Or those kids, you know.
Yeah.
Come on. For all that kid. Y'all remember snooping?
Well, and another thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Another thing too with the layaway. So let's say you buy, you know, I have older kids now, that the 9 and 14, so they want Xboxes, TVs, whatever. You buy, you know, Xbox TV, pick it up on Black Friday, because then Walmart, Target, whatever, they have to do a price adjustment. So you get the prices for Black Friday without dealing with the whole crowd.
Oh, wow.
What? Didn't know that.
Cool.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Last year I got about $200 back because I picked it up on Black Friday that day, and I bought all the stuff like in August, but I got the Black Friday prices because they have to do a price adjustment.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Just put everything I want in layaway and go pick it up on Black Friday, and I can save money.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do that. So, Gus and Christina won't be able to make it to the Mayberry meetup because of the board. Yeah, because they do it around the 20-something of each month is when they announce the opening that the board decision. Lordy, I tell you. So I like Happy Place. So that's a great tip for Black Friday, and it doesn't have to be just for a gift. Think about it, Nettie. We can use it to go buy other stuff, and that we want now. Just put it on layaway, and we're just
exactly.
Yeah. Tommy Travels said shoplifting has been saving me money for years.
You mean he's Tommy? No.
Okay.
Oh, that was a really good tip. I really I like that idea.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm thinking of I need a little TV.
I'm telling you all my secrets.
Yeah.
So go
Mhm.
ahead and pick it up now.
Computer, Xbox, whatever kids want. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Don't
Yeah.
have to wait until Black Friday to do that. That is pretty cool idea.
They're like this. They're too hot.
They're really hot. Yeah. Um, and with that, somebody might need to take note of that for Saturday night.
Yes.
I think
I'm making a note of that.
in the future,
Mhm.
yeah, having warrants served.
New Horizons might need a warrant served too. She's headed up to pick up Tommy and go shopping with him.
While driving yoga. I'm gonna go start driving naked yoga. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I have thoroughly enjoyed having Angela as
Mhm.
our guest tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I've learned definitely quite a
Aw,
few
thank you for having me.
things.
Mhm.
Uh-oh, what
Yes.
is
Thank you so much for coming on and sharing so many tips with us and ways
Oh,
to save.
a lot of great tips. Mhm.
I know there's a few I'm going to be using.
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much for having me. This was so much fun.
Oh, thank you. And I'm looking forward to your video coming out.
You're
Yeah, because she just put one out. So if you haven't seen the one she just put out a few hours ago, show her thanks and appreciation for all the tips that we gotten from her tonight. Go
Yeah.
over and watch that video. Leave her a really nice
Aw,
comment
thanks.
and
Mhm.
stay tuned because I bet there's going to be a lot of really thrifty, cool things between now and the coming months with the holidays. So
Oh yeah.
it's going to be cool. So.
Mhm.
Yeah, for those of you who didn't know, she really does make good videos. She's just not that friend who you always see in everybody.
Aw.
You know, she's cool like that on both ways.
Mhm.
So definitely. Okay, well, we have about.
Thank you.
Thank you again, Angela, for hanging out, and we will see you soon. I know.
Mhm. Thank
All
you,
right.
Angela.
Thank you, Angela.
This was fun. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone.
All right. Wow, that was definitely a lot of fun. So, all right. Do we want to let them know what we have planned for our next show and who our guests will be and the topic?
Yeah, we have a link up already too, I believe. Maybe not. No, we don't. Sorry, my mistake. I'm always confused about everything. Leave me alone.
Well,
No.
we'll look tonight, right, or tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll get it up tonight or tomorrow. I'm excited because as a mom, I'm ready to hear this conversation and join in on it, and because we're going to be talking about education. So excited. I have so many questions, so many concerns going into this school year. It'll be nice to talk about it with other parents.
Mhm,
So, who
definitely.
wants to announce who's going to be here?
We're going to have Nursing Our Travel Bug and Griswold Family Vacay.
Yes.
Both of them.
Both of them. And it's really cool because one's actually in the school system working, and then the other one's more at the at home. So we can almost see a perspective from both sides with schools opening back up and how it's affecting both sides.
Yeah.
What's different, what's the
Uh-huh.
concerns, and we can just talk about that kind of stuff because it's definitely a topic that's heavy on everybody right now. So come with some ideas and share in that chat. It's surely going to be a lot of fun, and with two other channels that we definitely love and respect. So I'm looking forward to it.
Me
Yep.
too.
Me
Mhm.
too.
Definitely. All right. Well, with that, thank you all again for joining us and participating in the Chatterbox. We love each and every single one of you, and definitely hope that you'll be here next week as we welcome our guests. So, with that, I am Theresa. Yes, my wife with Nette RVing, and from both of us, we wish you all peace, happiness, and a good night.
And I'm BB with Beyond Beauty 3, wishing you all much kindness and much love.
And Nette from MelNetteLivingFreeZipCodeless, we're sending love your way.
Good night, guys.
Good night.